07062639275 or 09039394427, 08121789154. Throw a message into the message line for 08074009076. Yes, we'll see. Use the opportunity to appeal to the vacancy governor. May they see how they can fix those rules, especially let's apply with them because the hickey for there too much. Hello. Reduce the volume of your radio. Good afternoon. Okay, Madam Oshoke, talk to us. Good afternoon, madam.
This matter when I did come out to this about that man where the brother buy motor for his sister. Pride, you know, let her go verse buy he told the motor. You see, God say anybody where they pride, he say they bring a die later. Let that man know. Because God no want that kind of thing. Even if they sleep for top of money, the thing where they dash you with the one where you use your money buy, not be the same. Even if the thing is small, so you get money to buy her, it good make you appreciate that person. Your own wife be say full have remain. You go see look for poor person. He want tell me say no poor person for a family. Hello.
Who they hear you?
He go tell me say not get poor person for a family. Why not best he go buy, go give person for a family? As the money too much for his hand. So na pride, na career reach where he go. I know good to make everybody take care for that pride. So that one now I get make I tell everybody.
Thank you very much.
Na too bad.
Pride, the good book say they go before fall. Because a big pride, true. Somebody not the way be saying go show love to. Not me, myself, and my family. Myself. Now you just know. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name, how they call us?
My name Joshua. They call from Idogo.
Okay, Joshua from Idogo. Talk to us.
That particular one, my brother, they got married. I know I think it's only house. Understand them. And after they come from work, I come my house, I come from not a game to. I come to the department for the front. You see, now I'm not talk. When they get the place for your house, when they say place for my own house, and this everybody get a place for your house. Then according to this or that, and when I bring it back, that those officers, as we talk to them, so they go tomorrow morning, go see go. If you just show all the police because we are in the talk already very regular. See when the post teacher go duty post. If you reach the school, if the brain marker is right, if they not the marker, because there's any marker. Now here for the security agent, you not go get motor and one will go patrol. You go use the nearby uniform. If then they say a person bring something come office. All kind of thing, one person is good thing. If you say you give all the equipment to work, once you take one order, carry and go court. In family, people that say, why you do this kind of thing? When they run the, okay, maybe you say they send the bus stations now, for more reason, they do that kept on it. So now, they never finish one police station when they're done. So they never get out of night to add joint station before they even done it. Like the area when I go, yeah, it's not the vigilante, they are sick. No, from Ring Road down to no police station, no patrol down. All
those police were there, they not get patrol van. Huh?
This patrol van, they were born during that. For grandma, this story, just come on, not be wicked by ourselves. Even if you be uniform now, the civilian, the politician, he do things, when they say they do, you see happy, not just take and see the opportunity you overlook, and because the government will never review.
I said last week, I said the past room, of course, they said that Obama Market police station where they bomb. They build that now.
Obama Market.
That police station, the police station where they bomb during that.
It's supposed to be there.
More than a year now.
If they not build that before.
More than a year now.
What they use?
No, I can say wait to so. I never they look where season. I say so this station now so your sister go since then. They never ever see build that since. Okay. No. The guy did the truth. Hello.
Hello, my dear brother.
We salute you. Good afternoon.
Yeah, now what the fun and joke. You know, now this is fun for Savior.
From St. Saviour.
Making shoot my concerned all these policemen. We go to after this now by your right. And this one has passed, so let me see for Madam. Now there, you know what to do at the cover. They do POS.
We try make you call us back. Whether now your card finish
from St. Saviour. Well, even this St. Saviour yesterday, we still go that area yesterday. That Tipa garage area, but all those inside roads, they still need work for the road, and so make I still go celebrate, you know, with my friend son where they do 1 year birthday. Usase Unyime, it was yesterday I will still go suburb because after my year, no year negative news. I said we can still go celebrate with those that are celebrating. Yeah, and so the matter just be, and even for to Bob William.
Yes,
the first grandchild.
If not dedication.
Yeah, dedication. We say congratulations to the house of Bob William. Then I think 23 years remembrance from Queen Latifah.
Yes.
I will still say congrats for the remembrance what they do and how the party go. Yeah, she invites me, even Bob William invites me. But that weekend,
say the good book say time and chance.
Yeah, but the way my body be that weekend. But yesterday, I just see me a stroke come out last now. Take go and go celebrate with her. So I say it was so I say happy birthday. Continue to age gracefully. I'm gonna take more calls. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
We salute you, my brother.
Fred.
Now, Fred, I greet you now.
We greet you, pass.
I greet you. Guy, what I think I remind you, Technical School Road.
Technical school, me I don't talk, I don't tire, I don't
now. Where's be the commissioner for that place?
I don't see my brother.
You know, because when I started talking about that, I went and stand food.
Yes, not be related.
There was one, not be so, now so.
My brother, when I see Caterpillar for sight, I see things they move for sight. Wait, I know we'll get hope. I suppose get hope now.
Now it can't be you now.
See the hope now. My brother. Apart from that, even what's
it? Talk first. Okay.
Or even only those.
No, I just think I remind them.
You good as you remind me because me now self I know the sea road drive motor pass. I go come leave her for us. What to do? Because now fish now they swim, not be motor they swim. For motor they drink water before you know what they happen. So we come buy engine for this kind of hard times. You wait major.
Not many motor off.
You know go wash up now. Go wash up go see.
Motor not off.
So who get?
Pass some manage pass the water. So inside the water.
No, we'll get money for all those kind of expenses. We see other things they to spend money for. If dresses they come, we drive. If anything they come, we'll still the jump bus. Don't worry.
We'll go this market and we'll continue the program, not touch the down.
Trying to get or receive information through all corners of the globe requires unprecedented internet service. At Wireless NG, we provide fast, reliable, and affordable unlimited broadband internet service to homes and businesses. Service is currently available across Lagos and Benin. Visit us today at Wireless NG, 5 Ramaya, Ikenede Street off PZ Sapler Road, Benin City, or our marketing office, 70 Olowo Complex, Airport Road, Benin City, or call 0807-887-9960 or 0703-672-9147. Wireless NG, erasing internet boundaries.
Honey?
Yes, dear.
I'm tired of the poor power situation. Every time I stock the fridge, I come back to spoiled food. I think it's about time we go solar.
How?
With Vertical Solar, we can have all our appliances and electronics powered by solar, and they allow us to pay small. We can pay installmentally with as low as 36,000 naira monthly, spread across 12 months.
Tell me more.
I know you like the idea of paying small. Vertical Solar range of products can power all household devices, including air conditioners and water pumps.
What are the benefits of solar power?
We are talking uninterrupted power supply, no monthly electricity bill, No more spending on generator and no more generator noise.
I see. But how can I locate Vertical Solar?
Head now to 28 Country Home Metal Road off Ajib Junction, Sapele Road, Benin City, or Blossom Mall beside Stop to Shop stores, DBS Road, Asaba. Or you can call them on 0816-170-1105 or 0703-623-4843. You can also send them an email on info@verticalsolar.com.ng.
Vertical Solar, your lifetime power partners.
I carry better ogbonge information come give you today. You dey look for that place where you want to do party, where BC security tight. You see where parkers. Oh yeah now. No stress yourself again. Carry waka kia come KUFM for AM bypass. You will see space where we say yes, you go take do party. And I dey tell you, now small money, chikele money, now we say you go pay for this party. You the one that say yes, who person you go call. Call this number now, 08065305657. If you see green this other number, 07031094612. Oh yeah now, come KUFM. Well, countryman and countrywoman, we got business. This message that for you, your Omega station, KUFM 2.7 Benin City, don't come with KU and Wolf Market. Make it not shock you with a deep discount. When you go check your pocket to advertise your business, go reach your customers doorstep. Or to say KUFM, then your back gidigba. Last that says this is Wolf not the run belle. Carry your phone, make you bring us for 070-3805-0243 or 080-7401-4147. Make we help you push your goods and services with KUFM wide reach where they go far, plus including online platform for shikele money. KUFM, your business growth partner. Thank you for staying with us on the Thursday day. And the last lap of the program nowadays on KUFM 2.7 that you're listening to. So my name is Kelly Merritt. I was at Big Still follow the inside the golden chamber. And we talk so many things. Full grand. Some persons don't shook my put me to hear from. You will be say yes, you never talk to us. Make us say media prefer over the weekend self and the follow still do in Papa burial and we say make God give the family the fortune to bear the loss and make Papa so continue to rest in peace. Okay, we just back 07062639275 or 09039394427.
Okay, may I quick take this message we come. This one, it is say, I beg, help me confirm if Ebuku road there among the road will be say.
And the guy, I promise to confirm, because that road there, my brother, cars they off for them, day for yesterday, the cars was the off.
This one they come from Bame. Say whether they are road, they are among the roads. So we say.
And that road come out for Amagba.
He get where road not for. You know the kind they talk will get for Benin. See, go see Okun.
It was for bypass near this church government opposite. One tipper they won't enter one truck with the car Smith. He just off there. Since last week, nothing see that thing. Till now, he see there nobody. Don't go but now small Canada for don't go tour. Nobody don't road safety, S1, nobody go say okay, make the tour, make the friend. And now people the person won't pass and a major road the other day. Now small corner that only way to pass. And that thing is not good for night. If vehicle the wrong come.
You go don't enter now. Then they'll come the following day, come they say try your touch, I do your this. See, this is common things. I don't understand. They know they see FVGT this the way go fit track FVGT. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
I greet you, my brother.
Good afternoon.
Your name and where they call us from?
My name is Godwin. I call from Knockwood.
Okay, Godwin, talk to us.
No spot, no spot.
No, for never knock now.
Now from four they do sport.
From
I ready to read the listing to so.
Thank you. Just wait for sport.
In time, you're forward.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Romosele calling from Sapele Road.
Okay, Romosele, Sapele Road people. Which side of Sapele Road?
The Golden Chamber. I won't draw my attention to this Sapele Road. The road open a day, this Sapele Road. Now, all these bus drivers, they don't look for alternatives. they pass through Stella Obasanjo. There's a road opposite Stella Obasanjo. They pass and they will come out from the opposite.
I pass that road to myself.
Good. I will come out from Okabere. As I talk to you now, this afternoon, go there. Area boys don't match roadblock for the 1,500 naira to pass. Now all those bus drivers now they go inflate transportation, inflating transportation on common men without no increment of salary, no increment of income. Which kind of rubbish? Well, not say rubbish country. Which kind of rubbish pays the audience? Area boys go there now as they talk to you. You meet roadblock for the mountain. If you don't pay, they not go let you pass. 200 naira. Every vehicle when they pass, the people in the safe morning. I passed around 11 this morning.
Now the area boys get.
I don't understand. If government do the road before one person come go the pass.
Yes, if your tar road they okay, they drive they go. What you concern, you know. And apart from that, say if they do and now the gutter as a clear, we they see rain they fall. After 10 minutes, everywhere the rain will disappear. But this side, the rain will fall for 2 hours.
The way they are looking bad now. Hello.
Yeah, International Calimari, the senior special advisor to the governor on illegal marriage.
DJ Smith, I still hear you.
DJ Smith, you say you don't come up for this country.
I did.
Now the runner now. Happy enjoyment.
How am I doing now?
We dey fine, my brother.
Talk to us sharply.
Yeah, I must greet you people. I think I have now just been told me never to see. So not to me turn on the top, but I think I have now say on too much for the good thing.
How you be, my brother? We holla you too.
I greet you now.
Yeah, thank you very much. See, if this is open road, two of my friends were late with the very Saturday. One are for open. My brother, if you see open road there, where bikes supposed go for 150, 100 and not 300. Or gather 300, you go hear word. Close where you wear yourself, if you're not ready before you reach where you go. But that of your northeast, they not get rep for Abuja. They not get rep as that road will go connect Siloko Road. And once they still find votes, you will still go that area, go campaign, they will still go live for them, vote for them. Wow, people not get conscious, people not they fear God,
Without this thing, I go tell you that I would end the show today because the truth be say, anything way they do, make you do well because one day everybody will give account. Because the road way you don't want to make people pass, don't worry. One day, monkey will go market, you know, go come back. Fix that place where you know so you did that position where they give you. Make the best out of it so that we will clap back for you. They say people go clap for you when you do it enough you do. Go clap for you. Not be say we'll come to talk bad. When you come like this, people will begin to stone you. It not go make sense like that. We thank you for the time we join us and we thank you also they make the program go well. My name is Kelly Merritt. Don't come up for the Golden Chamber. Not sure for it not concern you. We have some music, some advert. After that, make we hear one music from the late Sir Victor Wifo because a celebration of life. Maybe this. Have a good night.
Convention. Gospel Church invites the general public to Convention 2021. Theme, proclaiming liberty in the land. Speaker, Elder David, the beloved. In the web of the mystery, in the balance of the oracle, the bench of the prophet is exhausted. This is an esoteric subject. The truth had carried, now must be told. The mystery being finished, the vision now must play. Come to Convention. Come to Liberty Week. Venue, Gospel Church, number 1 Gospel Avenue off Adesuwa Street off Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. Date, 1st of November to the 7th of November 2021. Time, 5 p.m. daily. Come to Convention. Come to Liberty Week, a 7-day program of the spoken word. The spoken word is the original seed. Signed, Elder David, the beloved.
Hey, share your body there confirm with yo-yo bitters. You go dey wonder wetin e mean. Wetin e mean be say whether you dey take yo-yo bitters every day. Yo-yo bitters dey protection you against infections wey fit happen anytime. Na im be say you go dey take yo-yo bitters like food supplement abi medicine wey doctor give you. Na correct natural ingredients dey inside wey dey wash all yamayama. Ogbonge vitamins dey inside to help your body work well. E never finish o. Yo-yo bitters get minerals wey go boost your body immunity to fight sickness, disease and free radicals. Na im make am dey important to get Yoyo bitters for office, house and everywhere. Yoyo bitters dey for liquid, gel plus including tablets. Make you quick go buy your own for pharmacy and medicine stores wey near you. Yoyo bitters, make you dey clean inside out.
Omo, the way when my customers they take they enjoy this Checkers custard and hey, since I open shop today now, so Checkers custard and just they ask me,
Madam, sama me one big container of that your Checkers custard because the way my pikin them they lick plates every time I give them, it they torture me for body.
Yeah, mommy don't buy Checkers custard again. CHEC KERS Checkers custard.
Checkers custard. Oga we no get rival.
Checkers custard. Now this one be custard.
KUFM.
It's 4 p.m. on Monday on KUFM 92.7. And you know what comes up every Monday at this time? It is Balls of Fire, our football-only show where we review the footballing action of the weekend and also discuss the latest happening in the world of the beautiful game. And breaking news, we can tell you that England have been given one match stadium ban over the Euro 2020 final unrest. And then the doctor, or like the paramedic, who helped to save the Newcastle United fan during that match yesterday against Tottenham Hotspur, said he went into overdrive when that incident happened. And then we'll also be reviewing all the big stories from yesterday, especially Nigerian sides doing very well on the continent. Well, two of them won, one got a draw. And guess what? African Stars Roundup is back. Yeah, we'll be reviewing the performances of our African stars. You know that Victor Golden Boy Osimhen got the only goal for his team yesterday as they want to retain the 100% start to the season. Mohamed Salah has now become the African with the most goals, along with Didier Drogba, in the English Premier League. Sadio Mane, another Liverpool player, has also become a centurion. Good evening. Welcome to Balls of Fire. It is live on 92.7 KUFM Benin City. My name is Saliu Ibrahim. They call me the Sports Ibracadabra. Seja the Maestro and Egosa Igwekan, the Sports Maestro, are right here. Guys, let's begin with this breaking news. England have been ordered to play one match behind closed doors as punishment for the unrest at Wembley Stadium during the Euro 2020 final. And of course, we all remember that game. England took on Italy. The match ended goalless at regulation time, and then it went to penalties, and we had Italy winning on penalties, and afterwards we saw some very ugly scenes. England fans attacking players, attacking fans of Italy, and even before the game and during the game, there were some issues in the crowd. So because of this now, European Football Governing Body, UEFA, said it is taking the action for the task of order and discipline inside and around the stadium. And then they went on to say, although they are disappointed with the FA, they said although they are disappointed with the verdict, they acknowledge the outcome and they condemn the terrible behavior of individuals who caused the disgraceful scenes in and around Wembley at the Euro 2020 final, and they deeply regret that some of them were able to enter the stadium.
Well, I think it's good that they have been punished, because if they had done the needful, I don't think it would have been the situation would have degenerated into what we saw at Wembley. So it's all boiled down to the authorities. That's what we are supposed to do. They did not do it. If you have your stewards who are there and they are enough to ensure that yes, trouble some fans, are trying to foment trouble, they have to quickly put them to order, because sometimes this is what we don't want to see in the game of football. Something that brings people together, that unites nations and all that, and then you have some few individuals trying to cause a problem when the match is ongoing. So for me, if a country, the officials of the Football Federation, if they fail to do the needful, I think all they will get to be a fine and also a punishment by banning them from playing in the, at their best stadium, which is Wembley. When you talk about England, they'll tell you their stadium, the best stadium is Wembley. That's where they take their national games to. So I think others will learn from what England is facing right now. Even last time we talked about Poland, and there was a game they played that was halted for some time because of the way they were training. So these things happen in football, but it is high time we stop these things so that people will come to the stadium, enjoy themselves, win or lose, then go back home. If you lose, you go back to the drawing board, or you can send some messages to the manager of the team and also give some advice on how to improve on the team, instead of out of annoyance causing problem here and there. Somebody could die as a result of problems in the stadium. Anything can happen. So for me, I think it's high time they start doing the needful instead, unless they don't want to. It's time for them to start doing the needful. If not, more bans will also come to England. So for me, this one match ban, I think is also good. They just it's a soft penalty. So if it will be 3 or 4 match ban, I think that would have served them right. But so far so good. I just hope that they learn from this.
All right. The English FA, their statement went on to say that they are determined that this can never be repeated. So they have commissioned an independent review led by Baroness Casey to report on the circumstances involved, and they said they will continue to work with the relevant authorities in support of their effort to take action against those responsible and hold them to account.
Well, that's just the way it is going to be for them. But then the deed is done already. They should have, of course, been maybe a bit more careful in terms of. The truth is this: it's not how you know whether things like this will happen. You can only talk about the aftermath of it, but you can try as much as possible to control, the effects of what comes out of it by ensuring that stewards are placed where they should be placed. Remember, in as much as we talk about this situation usually in the Nigerian Professional Football League, you are expected to have up to a number of policemen inside the main bowl of a stadium before a match is allowed to kick off. I believe that UEFA should, of course, have maybe a particular number of stewards that should be inside the stadium. If that number is not, okay, then things like this, and of course, give way. But I believe it's also good riddance to bad rubbish. We always knew that it was going to be Judgment Day for the English FA. They were not going to escape this ones because we saw everything that, of course, happened or transpired on the day. Luckily for them, no one died as a result of that incident. So, which is maybe one good thing about, or the good news about this whole situation. So, the English FA, they can decide maybe to appeal, probably decide to serve this one out. But if they're coming for me,
they're not happy. Come on, they know that they got a slap on the wrist, and that's why they have said they will ensure that this never happens again. The scenes were really terrible. If you watch them, and I believe they got away relatively easy.
Yeah, they did. But then, truth is this: I don't think maybe UEFA looked at the fact that they've been, maybe well organized in the past in terms of handling their, matches and the rest. Maybe that's why they decided to give them one stadium ban, and then of course one suspended for 2 years, which is not in a bad one in any way.
Okay, let's go on to the next story, human interest, and I love stories like this because it ended positively. Well, one of the doctors who helped to save the elderly Newcastle United fans who collapsed during the match between Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle United at St. James's Park has described the moment. You recall that the match was called off at halftime while supporters administered CPR to a man who had suffered cardiac arrest, and a defibrillator was also used. So, Dr. Tom Pritchard said it happened so quickly. Quoting him, "I was at the Gallow gate end and I could see that there was something going on. Fans were calling over stewards and first aiders, and there was a lady doing CPR on someone. As an A&E doctor, I went to offer a hand to see how I could help." Dr. Pritchard, of course, works at the University Hospital of North Test in Stockton, and then he added that St. John's were fairly quick and they took the CPR. Then another friend of his also came over to help. He said that they gave the guy a shock through the defibrillator, and he was very fortunate because very quickly an intensive care doctor arrived. The cardiologist arrived and they were able to bring him back again. So technically that man was dead for some minutes, but they were able to bring him back. And then of course Tottenham player Sergio Reguilon, he spoke to referee Andre Marina before his teammate Eric Dyer raced to the third line to urge medical staff to attend with a defibrillator. And so both teams, they left the pitch as Marina suspended the game. So as we are thanking the doctors, we also have to say and give special thanks to the players, especially of Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, they just quickly reacted. Yeah, and so the doctor went on to say when he got that he went into overdrive and focused purely on the matter at a hand. And he also works for rugby league side Newcastle Thunder, and is a part-time he works part-time for the Middlesbrough Academy. He said when he got back to his seat, he had no idea that the game had even stopped and they were still in the first half. Remember that the game, the first half was extended by 7 minutes, and that's when Tottenham Hotspur got their third goal. Then Pritchard was given a standing ovation when he returned to his seat, and he said, "Look, it wasn't just me. I had another doctor friend helping me out. St. John's were brilliant. The Newcastle club doctor was there helping, so it wasn't really about him alone. Of course, we know there are so many people who were involved. The same thing happened when Sergio Reguilon got back to the pitch. He was given a standing ovation for his quick thinking, telling the referee something is wrong, we've got to stop the game so that they can take care of this person.
And that's what football is all about. It doesn't matter whether it's a Tottenham fan or a Newcastle fan. As far as the person is a human, you have to try as much as possible to save a life first and then ask questions later. We like how quick the Tottenham player went to the ref and said, look, we've got to stop this game. So let's save somebody's life first before we can talk about continuing the match. And immediately the referee stopped the match. The two teams went into the dressing room, and of course those guys who are experts in that sector just went into their duties. We're happy the fan is alive today. We're happy that the person is, of course, stable enough. It was due to the quick thinking of every person involved in this one. If the matter was not quickly arrested, I believe that we probably will not be, talking about the guy being alive, because, like you rightly said, the guy was, dead for some minutes before he had to be jacked back into life, which is something we're happy about this evening. So we'll hope he continues to, of course, live on, and then continues to support Newcastle United.
All right, the program is Balls of Fire. It's live on 92.7 KFM Benin City, and we'll be right back after this break.
Milo! Hello! Give me Milo, please. 2 sachets. Okay, oh. Are you sure you don't want to try something else? This something else, does it have Active Go? Active K. Active Go, that mix of Protobalt, minerals, and vitamins. Proto what? Look, it's okay. Just give me my Milo, because things that I buy for my kids, I don't compromise one bit.
Give your kids winning energy. Milo Active Go, with the goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa, helps them make the most of every day. Milo, the energy to go further.
We've had many battles, we have won some wars, but in all our struggles, we have lost loved ones. It may be cloudy outside, but not for very long. We will surely see the sun, 'cause we know no matter the weather, no matter the tide, we go there together. We stand by your side. No yawa, no problem. Go feet stand to fight us. We go stand together. We go beat them down.
Don't tell where Super Yogo don dey waka with we Naija people. Today, Unko, we still dey salute una hustle and una jolly with our classic plain yogurt. Come add our cha-cha lemon variant join. And sake of say, nothing fit stop una hustle go the top. We sef go continue to dey summer una the correct Super Yogo refreshing goodness wey una don love. Super Yogo, refreshing goodness, Bonquem. Go for more.
Extra 10% extra.
Your healthy Kellogg's breakfast has got
Extra 10% extra.
Just the Kellogg's sachet, now 99 naira.
That's right. Now stay active and alert with the new and bigger Kellogg's 90 naira packs. Your favorite Kellogg's Cocoa Pops, Moon and Stars, and Corn Flakes is now available in 90 naira with 10% extra introductory offer. Go grab it now.
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time. Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey they use comfort?
No, dear. Now, hole for teeth they cause most tooth pain will be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, take brush every day. The confirmed formula could help keep natural calcium inside our teeth. We could protect them from tooth decay.
Time don't reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Keeps cavities out.
And the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
Omo, the way when my customers they take they enjoy this checkers custard and hey, since I open shop today now, so checkers custard and just they ask me,
Madam, summer me one big container of that your checkers custard because the way my pikin them they lick place every time I give them, they torture me for body.
Yeah, mommy, don't buy checkers custard again. CHECKERS checkers custard.
Checkers custard. Oga we no get rival.
Checkers custard. Now this one be custard.
Congratulations. I, Comrade Roland Abu, Chairman, Edo Football Association, on behalf of my family and the entire members of Edo Football Association, wish to congratulate His Excellency Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, on the conferment of the prestigious Sun Newspaper Sports Personality of the Year 2020 Award for your invaluable contributions to the development of sports in Nigeria. No doubt this award is a confirmation of your incredible contributions to sports in Nigeria. You have showed strength in driving youth-related programs and dexterity in handling sports matters in a way that exemplifies Governor Godwin Obaseki's vision of sports development. We salute your achievement, and the records are there for everyone to see. May your tenure in office continue to be a blessing to the good people of Edo State and Nigeria, while praying the wisdom, strength, grace, head, and finances to achieve your roadmap for accelerated sports development in Nigeria. Once again, congratulations. Signed, Comrade Roland Abu, Chairman, Edo.
Winning the Sports Personality of the Year award by the Sun newspapers, thoroughly deserved. So we say congratulations, sir. And this story, well, something that we followed over the years, and it just absolutely broke our heart. We're talking about the story of Emiliano Sala. Well, we hear that somebody has been charged over the death of Emiliano Sala, which happened in January 2019. He was the man who arranged for that flight that took Emiliano Sala from France to England. Remember that in the January transfer window of 2019, Nantes and Cardiff City, they agreed a deal, and then Emiliano Sala was to join Cardiff from Nantes. Unfortunately, the plane that was to take him, or the plane that was taking him from France to England across the English Channel, crashed into the river, and a couple of days later, the body of Emiliano Sala was found, but the body of the pilot, David Ibbotson, was never seen. So now a man who is called David Henderson, he's 69 years old. He has admitted to trying to arrange a flight for a passenger without permission or authorization. The plane was carrying Emiliano Sala, who was 28, as well as the pilot David Ibbotson, and then it crashed into the English Channel in January 2019. Henderson, who is of Hotham, East Riding of Yorkshire, will go on trial after denying a separate charge of endangering the safety of an aircraft. The charges have been brought by the Civil Aviation Authority, CAA, and they relate to endangering the aircraft and operating commercially without permission. Henderson is alleged to have arranged the flight carrying Sala and the 59-year-old Ibbotson. The single engine Piper Malibu aircraft, it was bringing the striker who was involved in a multi-million-pound transfer deal from Nantes to Cardiff, where he had been signed for the Bluebirds. But of course, we know what happened. Later, he crashed into the sea. His body was found a couple of days later, but as I mentioned earlier, the body of David Ibbotson was never found, and they had to start investigating what happened. Why would he travel in such an aircraft and all of that? And now they have charge somebody to court for this.
That's the same person who denied that. Who denied, in the first place, but
no, he denied endangering a plane,
yeah,
not that he did not arrange for
the flight.
The flight, yeah.
Yeah, but from what we are getting from the Air Accidents Investigation Branch (AAIB), they reported that at the start of the year that the plane had been leaking carbon monoxide during the flight, and the final maneuver by Airbus to pull up, had caused it to break up mid-air. And if a flight is not, in a good condition to fly, I don't think it is really even good for somebody to arrange for such a flight. And even the pilot is a flying license had already expired since 2018, and all these things. If all these things, had come to bear before that flight, took off, it would have been a different ballgame. But that's past now. But I think it's good for people to do the right thing. If you are an engineer and you know that these flights, there are issues, you have no reason to allow somebody to fly on that flight.
But we know that your flight license or whatever license expiring doesn't mean you are not qualified to fly. Your driver's license will expire. It doesn't mean that you've suddenly forgotten how to drive. It's just that statutorily you are supposed to renew your contract. But I think the issue was that Mr. Iboxing was not even cleared for night flying, because they said he had the qualification to fly during the day, but at night he was not supposed to, and it was at night that he was actually trying to bring Emiliano Sala. It's just so sad. I mean, you can't predict the future. You don't know what's going to happen, but if he had known, he would have just stayed one more day and traveled by a commercial flight instead of doing this. And now they've said, look, nobody, no player or agent should arrange for flights like this just on your own. You go and arrange the flights. No. It's not going to be done anymore. You've got to fly commercial, or for the flight, it must be arranged by the team that is signing you, or the team that you are leaving. And we had serious issues. I don't know how did they even resolve that issue, because the money that Cardiff were supposed to, I think they've not transferred the money yet, and so they said, well, he never was our player, he never played for us. But Nantes was saying, well, technically, they transferred the money. I think Cardiff was saying they should return the money, and that Nantes was saying, well, technically, he is already a player because he signed the contract, and there was this back and forth between them, which also involved FIFA and the Court of Arbitration for Sports. Okay, all right, let's go and look at the performances of our African stars over the weekend on this segment that we call African Stars Roundup.
Hello, good evening and welcome to African Stars Roundup. This is a segment of the show where we look at the performances of African stars abroad. We begin in England, where Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane continued with their fine run this campaign after they scored in a 5-0 humiliation of Watford at Vicarage Road on Saturday. It was Senegal forward Mane who scored the opener in the 8th minute, a strike that saw him reach a milestone of 100 English top-flight goals, and his latest success is worthy to note because it was achieved without any penalties in his tally. Egypt international Salah lit up the Vicarage Road after he danced through Watford's defense before bending the ball past Ben Fossa, and in the process grabbing his 104th goal in the top tier. Elsewhere, 23-year-old Zambian international Patson Daka finally struck his maiden goal for Leicester City as they cruised to a 4-2 Premier League victory against Manchester United at the King Power Stadium on Saturday. Daka replaced Nigerian international Kelechi Iheanacho in the 77th minute and went on to score the 4th at the stroke of full time. Still in England, Edouard Mendy produced a heroic performance in between the sticks on Saturday evening in West London as the Blues held on to their 1-0 advantage courtesy of a first half Ben Chilwell strike. Mendy pulled off some stunning saves at the Brentford Community Stadium to ensure Chelsea restored their place at the top of the table. In Italy, Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen was the hero for Napoli as he scored late to hand his side a vital win in Serie A against Torino at Diego Armando Maradona Stadium on Sunday. The 22-year-old rose above his markers to power home Elif Elmas' well-delivered cross past goalkeeper Vanja Milinkovic-Savic in the 81st minute and helped the Partenopians maintain their perfect start in the Italian top flights this season. Still in Italy, Frank Kessie scored his first Serie A goal of the 2021-2022 campaign as AC Milan bounced back from 2 goals down to defeat Verona 3-2 on Saturday evening. The Cote d'Ivoire International's second half efforts from the penalty spot helped the host restore parity before Corey Gonzalez's own goal gifted Stefano Pioli's men all maximum points. Still in Italy, Nigerian striker Simi Wankwo was on target for Salernitana, but Spezia came from behind to grab a 2-1 home win in the Serie A clash on Saturday. The goal was the striker's first of the campaign. In Russia, Chidere Juke scored CSK Moscow's only goal as the silenced FC Ora 1-0 in Sunday's Russian Premier League outing. After a goalless first half, the Nigerian international put Alexei Berezovsky's men ahead in the 52nd minute. Fortunately, that proved to be the only goal of the keenly contested affair as the horses picked all points away from home. In Germany, Taiwo Awoniyi continued his impressive Bundesliga scoring run with a goal in Union Berlin's 2-0 victory over Wolfsburg on Saturday. After a goalless first half at the stadium and Alten Forsterei, Awoniyi opened the scoring for the host in the 49th minute. The goal stretched his Bundesliga tally to 6 goals after 8 outings. In France, Karl Toko Ekambi was among the goal scorers as Olympique Lyon secured a hard-fought 2-0 win over AS Monaco on Saturday evening. In the tight encounter staged at the Groupama Stadium, the Cameroon international opened scoring for the Kids in the 75th minute before Justin Denaya sealed the victory in the 90th minute. In Holland, Cote d'Ivoire striker Sebastian Haller was one of 2 scorers as Ajax registered a 2-0 away triumph over Heerenveen in the Dutch Eredivisie on Saturday. The former West Ham foe struck in the first half before Brazil winger David Neres added the second goal to seal 3 points in the matchday 9 fixture at RB Leicester Stadium. And finally, in Saudi Arabia, former Nigerian Super Eagles striker Odion Iyalo was on target as Al Shabab recorded a comfortable 3-0 away win at Al Batin in the Saudi Arabian League on Saturday night. Igalo has now scored 6 goals in 8 league appearances for Al Shabab this season.
All right, welcome back. That's African Stars Roundup. I'm talking about the Emiliano Sala story. What actually happened was that Cardiff City had not paid the money then. They agreed 15 million, which was a record for them to buy a player, 15 million pounds. And then after the death of Emiliano Sala, none said that the 15 million was supposed to be paid over 3 installments. And none said, well, give us the first 6 million. And Cardiff said, what are you guys smoking? The player that you sold to us did not even play for us. He died before, so technically he wasn't even our player. But Nons argued that, well, he has signed the contract and that's why he left us and was on his way to join you. So technically he is your player. They reported to FIFA, reported to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and then it was ruled that Cardiff had to pay the first installment. So Cardiff were forced to pay that 6 million pounds, and they said they were to pay the other monies when it is due. So that's what happened. And in fact, even Cardiff, they received a ban from buying any new players for 3 transfer windows. Also, it was subject to an ongoing legal appeal. Then in 2020, Cardiff filed papers citing wrongdoing by Nantes, an unnamed individual believed to be Nantes chairman Valdemar Kita, and agent Willie and his son Mark Mackay, because they said it was the son of the agent, this Mark Mackay, who actually began the process of arranging that flight for Emiliano Sala, because they felt they didn't do the right thing. They should have allowed him travel by commercial flights and whatever. I think there was an issue then. I think there was a problem. Whether there was it volcanic ash? I remember there was something that made commercial flights unavailable at that point, and he was desperate to meet the training of the next day. I mean, if only he could see the future, he would have just stayed back, then traveled whenever it was more comfortable. But sadly, he took that arrangement and he lost his life. Our thoughts still with Emiliano Sala. He was called the local Carlos Tevez. He's from Argentina. Maybe not as skillful as Carlos Tevez, but he was a player that was courageous, that was physical. And sadly, at the peak of when it was supposed to be the peak of his career, when he was joining an English Premier League club, Cardiff, of course, have since been relegated, and it's just sad that he lost his life. All right, guys, I think it's time for you to start calling. Any need to review the results. Well, if you call and you ask for any result, we will give it to you. So you can talk to us now. Call us on 070-62639275 or 090-3939-4427. You can also reach us on 081-2178-9154. Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, Danjuma, welcome.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, welcome.
I'm the maestro. Good evening.
Good evening, Danjuma.
First of all, let me congratulate the John and the Yeniba Club for the first assignment. We take on with the CAF Confederation Cup this year, the match they played during the weekend. So, as we play for that, we succeed. You know, so to be a good player is different from being a good coach. The team may succeed. Then, for Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane, those guys, they really put Liverpool for their shoulder, where they carry their play forward. I always say Liverpool will affect Liverpool when those guys let go African Nation Cup. Maybe they go adjust to play at the time when they know they play around.
All right.
They congratulate you, Chelsea. If I tell you Mourinho that Saturday, they need no fear.
I know, sir, they ask whether Bayern Munich Chelsea.
Yeah. The match at Chelsea. These games for them, no one agree at all. Never the legitimate nine matter. God bless you now.
God bless you too, 070-6263-9275 090-3939-4427 081-2178-9154. Hello.
Yeah, my dear.
Philip Otobo, welcome, sir.
My dear, God bless you too. For this ball on fire, the analysis and everything, I enjoyed it. But I still want to greet you guys. Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
The CG, you are not the serious CG because the new CG I got this morning, not too long, okay? You are not about you now. All right, I just want to congratulate the deputy governor for his award from the son paper for the precisity of he's actually trying for Edo State Ibrahim, you know. And because it's last from better insurance, then we had that problem. We also have to congratulate the judge. But Ibrahim, what is the position of our ladies' money with the basket guys? How far?
Well, they said they want everybody to be paid at once. That was the latest we had, because they said including those who were not basketballers, who had were part of the backroom staff and everything. So they want all the monies. They want everything. They don't want only them as players to be paid. So they don't want part payment. They want everything to be paid at once. But for now, we've not heard that the money has been paid. But there are assurances that they will pay them. You know, these things, according to them, it takes time because they have to instruct central bank and then before the money.
Yeah, the government money, my brother, and that's what it is. We thank God for the script, the ability to brother elements to make sure everybody is paid. Thank you so much for the program.
Thank you, sir. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Brian.
Good evening, welcome.
My name is Friday. I'm calling from Raman Park.
Great to have you, Friday.
Coming back to my youth for Cristiano Ronaldo in the beginning, you know, we already know that 1.3 cannot make free forest in a game of football. You know, coming back to my youth, on Saturday match, I know they are going to lose the match because they don't have a good coach, you know. On the beginning, the Man U's fans are thinking maybe the league and everything will be their own. They are seeing the style of football, and Ronaldo is good. But the club to go back to is not that good for him. That is just the truth. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Hello?
Jose Moreno. Yeah, good evening.
Jose. Did you watch the match between Bayern Munich and Chelsea?
No. I know you are speaking in the figure of speech now.
No, you were so scared. You were like they were going to. You couldn't watch. I was asking you, are they playing Real Madrid or Bayern Munich?
Can I shock you? 20 minutes ago, I switched off my TV. It was too bad. 15 minutes ago, I was watching with somebody telling me what is going on. That is very bad. I should never come inside the parlor anymore. It was so bad that I said, I saw Ibrahim this thing. They will not believe me. We will be arguing with your fans. Look at them now. They have to kill us.
But they didn't kill you. You won the game. They did not kill you. It's not. It wasn't like 4-0 or 5-0. No, I understand. I remember I was telling you that. Look, it's any team can lose. You can lose to anybody. It doesn't matter. But the way you were saying it, like there was no way Chelsea would win. They would beat Chelsea. I'm like,
Yeah, but it almost happened. It would have been 3-1.
It didn't happen. Mendy is a Chelsea player.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy. I'm saying congratulations to our Chelsea fans. I want to speak about Emiliano Sala. I'm very happy that at least we are hearing the result of investigations. I'm sure our sports ministry should learn when something happens to a player, they shouldn't just sweep it under the carpet and say, NSAS, we just forget about all those things. Police were having problems. There's a player that was killed in Lagos or so. In Ogun State. Up till now, we don't know what happened.
That was Tiamiu.
When you stop, they tell you the NSAS, everywhere was confused. But this is a guy that died last 2 years and they are still investigating. It's like a sign of hope that at least the family or the children or the siblings can say, okay, they are doing something about it. This is death, a human being, not a chicken. So we should learn to be responsible to our football players. So I wish they can do more and let us know what really happened or what really went wrong. Osimhen has set the world on fire. Honestly, for me, is the best striker in the world, arguably. Man, that guy is something else. So we should come back home and look for more Osimhen. They are in Lagos, hot water, in traffic. We should go to Benin. They are there. They are in Port Harcourt. They're in Kwara State. They're everywhere. So we should come back. Ahmed Musa was the product of this soil. So we shouldn't look too far. I'm not speaking against the pros who are based abroad, but you must not be based abroad to get your place in the Super Eagles. Because Osimhen, congratulations. You gradually making me forget about Roma of Jose Mourinho. So, yeah. Once again, Chelsea fans, congrats. We narrowly escaped from Brentford, the Bayern Munich, according to Ibrahim. So Ibrahim, I want to wish congratulations to the deputy governor. Wow, that's my hero when it comes to politicians. The way he loves football, the way he puts everything on the line, his position, he throws everything to the wind because he's a man of football. So congratulations for the sports personality of the year of the Sun newspaper. So I'm very, very happy with you. Please bring us back to premiership, do more, so much is given, much is expected. Congrats,
thank you.
My deputy governor.
Yeah, he's listening. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Ibrahim.
Good evening, welcome.
CJ and Gosa.
Yeah, good evening.
This is Kingsley from Technical School Road.
Welcome, Kingsley.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. It was a pleasure listening to your program because you actually bring magic. I actually see it on screen, even though I'm not watching the way it's explained. And I encourage you to keep it up. There's something you mentioned some time ago about when they're giving an award. I hope this giving award will actually spread it to Benin. But when you say this man won a national thing, let's really reflect a national spread, not just looking at Abuja or Lagos. We must do the right thing. Before I talk about sport, I want to mention about yesterday's match. You see, I saw the player talking to the referee, the Tottenham player. So I was wondering, but is somebody in the stand? The whole that was the first time I was saying that. The whole stadium stood still because of somebody. And we must learn this thing. A player was killed, like somebody just mentioned now, in Ogun State, was not heard about it. Something happened in Ben Insurance. We just heard there was a slap on the wrist, and that was all. You see, and I know this is sport, but even helping accident victims in Nigeria, people are scared these days. You find out of 10, maybe only 1 or 2 want to dare because of how the authorities, especially the police, would want to harass the person and all that. That yesterday thing was wonderful. I mean, the life mattered, and today with the whole world talking about that. So,
no, but honestly, Kingsley, Nigerians actually care, and I have seen incidents of accidents and stuff like that when somebody is in distress. And yeah, there will be some who just want to bring out their phones and video the thing. They want to record what is going on. But there are so many others who want to help.
You are very correct, Ibrahim. Yes. You see what I mentioned? I just mentioned. I said the authorities, and I didn't want to be. I said the police. I said out of 10 today, Nigerians will show care. That's common knowledge is there. But I'm saying Accident victims, take a small sample. How many people want to help accident victims today to the hospital?
Yeah.
Why? If you ask them why, they will tell you, the police is going to harass us. The doctors will not even accept the accident victim from a person just because police will come here tomorrow and the man is. I mean, it happens every day. And just let's learn from it. That was a guy who went to watch. I'm sure if it's in this, you ask police reports and all that kind of things. The man stood still. The whole was stood still, and it went on. Let's learn from this to make our team. Like somebody said, we have all the stuff. I was happy when you said they were doing a youth tournament in Kwara State. I was happy about that. Let's see if those things come back. 13-year-old, there are many. Now today is not about boxing. I would have wanted to talk about boxing, but very quickly, I don't know what happened to Chelsea. In the last 20 minutes of the game, I mean, I was really, really angry. I wasn't happy with the game ended. Because Chelsea just went to sleep. All of a sudden, they were defending one goal. You know, when they came, I thought they wanted to pull the Brentford players out and maybe go for a goal. But they were just defending, playing amongst themselves.
Chelsea did not go to sleep. It was Brentford that woke up. Brentford beat Arsenal 2-0. Their first game of the season. This same Brentford at that same stadium, Liverpool could not beat them. It was 3-3. They scored 3 goals against Brentford. So you should be praising Chelsea for not conceding.
Yes, I agree. In fact, the goalpost joined us. Mendy was to me was the man of the match. But what I'm saying is that what happened with Chelsea with the back, what do you call it now? The back defense. They just new guys. This Fatsa really impressed me. He came up and did something very good. Salah Vice for the offside, almost considered an offside. I mean, just so many blunders that were coming up in the last 20 minutes. And when they finally blew the whistle, I wasn't happy because I wanted Chelsea to actually end the game on the high, not like what I saw in the last minute. But I must give it to Salah. You know, I'm not a Liverpool fan. I've not been a fan of Salah. But look, that goal, Salah would qualify for the goal of the season. So far, what I've seen. Beautiful goal. Took that man to sleep.
Kingsley, thank you. We've got to let you go now so that we can talk to others. Hello.
Thank you for picking my call, guy Brian.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, Engineer Oche is my name, sir.
Engineer Oche, it's been a while. Welcome.
Too many things at a time. But we thank God for life. Let me just start from where the last caller stopped. You see, I'm glad, I'm just happy that our clubs in Nigeria here, they are doing well outside the
Hello?
I think, yes.
Yeah, go on.
Hello? The government needs to do something, do more in supporting some of these clubs. The more and the better our clubs are represented outside in good form, it will affect our league. It will make our league even attractive. And football, I keep saying it, is one thing that can even unify this country more than politics. So they are doing good right now. Let government come out and support these guys. Let them do more. Again, the insurance football club, I don't know where they are now. Like somebody I asked, no new players have been signed in insurance. What is the government?
No, they are working now. They will not. they will not. Is maybe at the start of the season. Sorry, we lost the connection there. But Bendel Insurance, they've started screening, so I'm sure very soon you will hear the players that they have signed. Okay, well, it's not like nothing has been done. They are working. They are working ahead of the new season. Hello. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, CJ the Maestro.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, Dan Chelsea.
Good to have you.
Okay. I want to first of all say congratulations to Judge Finidi for that win. I know he just won 1-0 win, but I think it's a way. What you have to do is just come home and just play a draw, just a goalless draw, solid draw. I think it's good to go. Or any kind of draw can still qualify Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So at least just play a draw or even beat them.
They won a way to win. Now you are saying they should come home and play a draw? They should win.
No, it's all right. Let him just win. Just win. He do from now, guy, bro. This is not the first time. It do happen like that.
I understand, but they should win.
So they should beat their opponent in Nigeria here. And Chelsea is a very good one. It takes a club like Chelsea to beat Brentford, more especially in that last 20 minutes. No, it's not that I'm angry with a Chelsea player, but I'm scared. I mean, very scared that yesterday. Very scared for yesterday, sorry. I was scared that, and Mendy, people are saying Mendy is not for Mendy. According to your guys group, Mendy is a Chelsea player. And that is his work. That is why Chelsea spend money to bring him to Stamford Bridge. It's his work. He's doing a very good job for Chelsea. I think all thanks to Peter Cech for that. He's doing a very good job for Chelsea. I will really miss him by January when he will be departing to Nations Cup. I don't know what our fate will be like then. What is it?
Una get Kepa Arrizabalaga.
True, yeah. I think he's trying to. No, say that time that guy the one just kill his career, but now he has realized that he has seen a challenge. That if you don't do well, it's going to drop.
Yeah.
So once again, Victor Osimhen, I want to say a very big congrats to Victor Osimhen. I think he's trying his best very well for Napoli. Very, very good for that. And Jose Mourinho, he has started losing. I don't know what is happening to him.
Okay.
I started losing. And
all right, Dan Jose, thank you. We need to take messages.
Thank you.
Okay. And Kepa, maybe finally he's gotten over losing his girlfriend. She didn't die; she broke up with him, and it affected him psychologically for a long time. Maybe that's why.
A full grown man.
You don't know how that thing they do some people.
Ronaldo lost his girlfriend too now. You know that now.
Ronaldo that has different women. And by the way, talking about breakups, you know what's happening in Mauro Icardi? Yeah, Mauro Icardi, his wife, that is snatched from
his friend,
what's this guy named Maxi Lopez. Maxi Lopez. That's why Messi hates him. That's why
it's
all
not
the
Argentina.
And they were married for 3-4 years. She has now also, in fact, they gave him permission to leave PSG to go and sort out his private life. Yes, and she posted that that once again he's breaking another family. And just because of she used the S word for a woman, which we will not use on air. And I'm wondering, you are saying once again, and it was with you that and if you said he broke up a family, it was your family that you allowed him. She had 3 children for Maximiliano Lopez, and she divorced him, and she's even older than
I think Mauro Icardi.
Mauro Icardi was like, he was looking up to Maxi Lopez as my big brother, and that's how he went to visit him. He took him from Argentina to come and visit him, but I'm not knowing that he was eyeing his wife. You know what I thought, and eventually he got married. In fact, even Diego Maradona, who Diego Maradona is a deity in America, in South America, and in Argentina. Diego Maradona called Mauro Icardi a traitor because of that incident.
If that's the word, then
and now the wife is accusing him of running after another woman, and that he's breaking up another home.
Okay.
But she helped him break up her own home, and now she's complaining that another woman has snatched her husband.
It's what goes around comes around. Hi guys, please always be. No. Okay, I think he's actually talking about YouTube. He says, I'm watching and listening on it, wishing Arsenal well today. Mike from Benin. Okay, I think he's saying we should always be on YouTube. We're always on YouTube now.
YouTube.
I know that even Oga Ibrahim will not want him to win the 7th one, but he deserves it. His performances in the Copa America and Barcelona was great. It's me, Johnson. I think he's talking about Lionel Messi winning his 7th Ballon d'Or. I don't know why he mentioned your name.
No, there were times when absolutely we said Messi. No, but come on. Of course, if he deserves it every year, give it to him. But there were years in between that I thought someone else could have won this thing. No, but Lionel Messi will definitely be in the conversation of the greatest of all time. But come on, there were some years he won it that I felt no. Maybe it should have gone to someone else.
Shame for my lovely Man United team. We wish them quick comeback to winning ways since they didn't sack their son Ole Adu from Kano. I told you Ole is like a shareholder at Manchester United. Good evening, sportsmen. I was very happy last Saturday because I was praying for Manchester United to lose so that the coach can be sacked. Papoba Harry Maguire must go far away from Manchester United. Glory, glory, Man United. David Afaha from Akwa Ibom State.
Yeah, so now he lost, but the coach is still there, so
it's going to be there for some time. I think
the last one.
Lewandowski only can rival Lionel Messi for the Ballon d'Or. He won the Copa del Rey and MVP in La Liga and in South America. But Donnarumma and Insigne won Euro Cup and okay, well, we'll see how it goes. Mighty Ego from Sapler Road.
All right, that's our package. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't worry if you sent a message and we haven't taken it. We'll do that tomorrow morning by the grace of God. All right, thank you very much for being a part of our show. I'm Sally Ibrahim, and I've been doing this with CJ as well as Egosa. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. when we'll be talking all sports. KU News Break comes up at 5 p.m. Please stay tuned for that. Bye-bye.
Mr. Chairman, sir, beautiful advertisement.
Thank you.
But was it approved by APCON before exposure?
APCON?
APCON is the Advertising Practitioners Council of Nigeria, the federal government advertising regulatory authority that vets and approves all adverts before they are exposed on radio, TV, billboard, any medium.
You mean it's the law?
Yes, sir. APCON is backed up by the law to vet all adverts to ensure they are not in bad taste. And there's a big penalty for non-compliance.
Call me our consultant now.
Get your advertisements vetted and approved by APCON before exposure. Call 0909 144 2787 0811 562 4892 or visit www.apcon.gov.ng today for details on APCON offices nationwide.
This we talk about what's more practical and comfortable in the business of elevator, escalator, building automation. Then let's talk about Enabritech Limited. For your home and office, companies and industries, when you think of professionals in providing and installing elevator, escalator, building automation, automatic doors and gates, and lots more, think Enabritech Limited. Visit our Benin office, 14 Ideal Street, off Iama Road, GRA, Benin City. Telephone 0905-257-2571. Abuja, 40 Mirage Estate, Guaripa, Abuja. Telephone 0807-7577-398. Lagos, 417 C6 1004 Estate, Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Telephone 0807-7577-392. Ghana office, Medina Estate, Accra, Ghana. Telephone +233-504-651-537. Email info@enabritech.com. Website www.enabritech.com. Enabritech Limited. Technology moves you.
Yes, now I go the pose, I go the thinking. As Wide Range Electricals Limited, will be manufacturers representative and major distributor of all electrical materials. Don't enter Benin, sit down Gidigba with standard electrical materials like Nigerian wires and cables, piping materials, fancy switches, latest and different new modern lighting fittings, ceilings and standing fan, losses extractors, major household electrical appliances. Now then they bring and come direct industrial materials like a distribution board and circuit breaker, armored cables, aluminum conductors, transformers, overhead materials. Hey, it's too many. Whether you did Bayelsa, Ondo, Delta, even Kogi, make una no waka again. Just come Wide Range Electricals Limited, where they sell electrical materials in Zai. As it take come bang from the factory, Wide Range Electricals Limited shopping complex. It's there for number 8 Besama Street by Igun Street Junction off Akpakpava Road for Benin City. I bet you want green na 0803 970 3517.
Extra 10% extra. Your healthy Kellogg's breakfast has got extra 10% extra. Just the Kellogg's sachet now 99 naira.
That's right. Now stay active and alert with the new and bigger Kellogg's 90 naira packs. Your favorite Kellogg's Cocoa Pops, Moon and Stars, and Corn Flakes is now available in 90 naira with 10% extra introductory offer. Go grab it now.
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We have said it before.
We will still say it again.
Beware of human traffickers and smugglers who encourage irregular migration. Beware of offers of jobs in Europe. Beware of stories of getting rich quick once in Europe.
Beware of stories of opportunities to become international model, football star, actor, actress, or singer in Europe.
Note, there is no easy way to making it big except crime.
And if you are caught, you will go in for it.
Europe is no Eldorado. Nobody picks money on the street.
If you must travel,
do it the right way.
Say no to desert travel.
Say no to crossing the sea to Europe.
Don't be deceived.
Many have died in the desert, sea, or even prison.
Say no to human trafficking. Say no to irregular migration.
This message is brought to you by the Italian Agency for Development Cooperation, Action Aid, Vides, and Salesians of Don Bosco, Nigeria.
Everybody wants to know more of this and more of that. What is happening around the globe? Me, myself, I want to know. Search no more, 'cause I got good news for you. The best station is knocking on your door. Just sit back and relax, eh? Just sit back and relax. 'Cause all you have to do is tune into 92.7 KUFM. 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 Tune into 92.7 Information. Tune into 92.7 KUFM. Tune into 92.7 KUFM.
92.7 KUFM. Turn on excitement.
The best of everything. KUFM 92.7. Turn on excitement. 92.7 KUFM News. Concise, precise, balanced, unbiased.
We are live from Benin City to the world.
This is 92.7 KUFM Newsbreak.
It's 5 p.m. Good evening and welcome to Newsbreak on KU 92.7 FM Benin City. First, the headlines. Federal government plans to spend 863 billion naira in poverty reduction. Finance Minister blamed Nigeria's high debt service on large expenditure. And court orders immigration to release Peter Odili's passport. On entertainment, Courtney Kardashian officially engaged to Travis Barker. Details of these and more after this break. I am Gloria Vitalis. The federal government has budgeted the sum of 863 billion naira for its various intervention programs for the fiscal year ended December 2022, representing 5.3% of the 16.39 trillion naira budgeted for the year. The special intervention programs cover national poverty reduction plans, including the upscaling of national social investment programs, NSIP, and special interventions. A breakdown shows that under the capital supplementation, the federal government intends to spend 410 billion naira on its national poverty reduction, including upscale of NSIP. NSIP was set up in 2016 to tackle poverty and hunger across the country. The projects covered under the National Social Investment Programs include the Empower Program, the Conditional Cash Transfer Program, Government Enterprise, and Empowerment Program. The World Food Program, WFP, has threatened to cut rations and reduce the number of people it serves in the northeast states of Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa by 50% if it fails to receive at least $55 million in the coming weeks. This is coming as severe hunger reaches a 5-year high in the country due to the conflict and insecurity worsened by socio-economic effects of the COVID-19, high food prices, and limited food supply. According to the WFP National Communications Officer Kelechi Onyemaobi, to sustain humanitarian operations in the northeast Nigeria till March 2022, WFP urgently requires $197 million. WFP's Regional Director for West Africa, Chris Inikoi, gave the warning following his visit to Nigeria. He added that the number of internally displaced persons in the northeast had been on the steady rise as it reached all-time high of over 2 million in September 2021, while current food security analysis show that 4.4 million people are hungry and over 1 million children malnourished. Away from that, the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, has blamed Nigeria's high debt service to revenue ratio on the country's large expenditure base. She said this during an interview with journalists, noting that a large proportion of Nigeria's budget caters to payroll. However, Ahmed expressed hope in oil prices, stating the current rise would help the country earn more revenue from the sale to other countries. She also noted that buying back petroleum products from other countries due to moribund refineries dents the revenue Nigeria earns. And the President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, has congratulated Muslims on the occasion of the Eid al-Maulud, which commemorates the birth of the Islamic prophet Muhammad. Lawan, in a statement on Monday by his special advisor on media, Ola Awoniyi, said the occasion should remind Muslims and all people of faith of the virtues of peaceful coexistence, love and tolerance as taught and lived by the Holy Prophet. The Senate reminded those celebrating to continue to observe the COVID-19 health protocols during and after the celebration. He also called for prayers and support for law enforcement agencies and security forces in their brave and patriotic efforts to protect all Nigerians. Justice Inyang Ekwo of the Federal High Court in Abuja has ordered the Nigerian Immigration Service, NIS, to immediately release the international passport of former Governor of Rivers State, Peter Odili. Delivering the judgment on Monday, the ruling judge declared the seizure by the service as illegal, unconstitutional, and an infringement on his fundamental rights. He further ordered the service to tender an apology to the former governor and restrain the NIS from harassing and intimidating him from leaving the country or moving freely within the country. Justice Ekwo added that the seizure of the former governor's passport was a punitive act and no citizen should be treated in such a manner, irrespective of status. The former governor had filed a suit against the Immigration Service challenging the seizure of his passport at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, on 20th June 2021 upon his arrival into the country. The service, however, told the court that it acted based on Odili's presence on an EFCC corruption watch list. Meanwhile, leader of the Islamic movement in Nigeria, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaky, and his wife Zinat have filed a suit at the Federal High Court Abuja challenging the seizure of their international passports by the Department of State Services DSS and the Attorney General of the Federation Abubakar Malami. In their separate suits filed by Femi Falana Chambers on October 14th, they told the court that their passports were last seen in the possession of the National Intelligence Agency NIA, which has officially denied that it was in their possession. On attempting to renew their passport through the Immigration Service, it was revealed that the passport had been flagged by the DSS. They added that all requests to remove the restriction have been ignored by the secret agency. The couple asked the court to compel the DSS and the AGF to release their passport and lift the red flag restrictions. They also asked the court to declare that the seizure of their passport since May 2019 as illegal and unconstitutional because it violates their fundamental rights to freedom of movement. They asked the court to mandate the defendants to pay the sum of 2 billion naira each as general and exemplary damages for the violation of their right to freedom of movement. El Zazaki and his wife added that the seizure of their passports and an absence of a court order amounts to a threat to their lives, since they have been denied the opportunity to seek medical attention outside the country as recommended by their doctors. The former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Uche Secondos, says he has no intention of withdrawing the case challenging his removal from court. His spokesman, Ike Abonyi, in a statement said Secondos was in court to seek justice as well as save the party from manipulations. Abonyi said the party leaders were aware of the situation and knew what to do to rectify the problem. 10 of the bandits terrorizing Giwa local government area of Kaduna State and its environs have been confirmed gunned down by security operatives. The Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Aruwan, who confirmed the development in a statement on Monday, said the bandits were among those hibernating around some flashpoints in the state. The governor of the state, Nasiru El-Rufai, commended the security forces for taking out the notorious bandits. The governor wishes the troops and personnel more success in the ongoing operation across the state. Coming up in a moment on our entertainment news, Kourtney Kardashian officially engaged to Travis Barker. Details in a moment after this break.
At split seconds, there's a lot happening around us, but we can't be everywhere all the time. We've got work, families, and chores to cater to, and most importantly, time to rest. And that's why having reliable partner like KUFM News is important. Sleeping? We don't. We work round the clock.